6:22. Welcome back. Summertime is here, and the sun is already beating down. And Ann Herren, publisher of Nola Baby and Family, is here now with some sun safety tips, especially for the little ones. And when we were growing up, when I was growing up, no one really heard of sunscreen or anything. We just basked in the sun all the time. But this is like the most damaging time for anybody with regard to too much sun exposure.
Absolutely. I mean, skin cancer is actually the most prevalent cancer in the United States, with 1.2 million new cases every year. And children are getting burned a lot more than they used to. There's changes in the ozone, and the sun is stronger. The UVA and UVB rays are stronger. So it's actually more dangerous now for children than it was when we were growing up.
And in addition to just the immediate damage of the sunburn, that stays in the skin for a long time.
Oh, absolutely. There's a it's Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and one of the things they're letting people know about is one blistering sunburn before the age of 18 in a child doubles their chances of skin cancer for the rest of their lives. 90% of skin cancer is preventable, and this is the scary thing and surprising, is only 1/3 of children are properly protected from the sun. So even though people know about using things such as, you know, sunscreen, that sort of stuff, they're clearly not doing it enough.
Wow. So what did you bring for us to protect the little ones?
Well, some neat things. One thing that's very important for children, and so, again, something that I didn't have when I was little, are sunglasses. And these are babyators, and they're great because they're very flexible, they don't break, they're cool new, aviator sunglasses are very fashionable right now, and they provide 100% UVA and UVB protection. I'll use my husband as an example. At the age of 38, he had cataracts removed, too severe in both eyes. And it used to be that you think about cataracts in much older people. Well, it's just the sun damage. So it's very important for kids to be wearing sunglasses at a very young age, even when they're babies.
I'm seeing more and more of those on the beach with the little ones, but clearly not enough.
Yeah. And the other thing is you can definitely get, and a lot of people are aware of this, sun damage even through your clothing. You may not get a sunburn, but the sun is always damaging your skin. So there's some great things now, like for instance these rash shirts, and these are by Moby Goby. But you can get rash shirts just about anywhere, and they're very fashionable. You know, the surfer look for kids, and they offer 50%. I mean, not 50%, but a UV protection of 50 plus. So I mean, these are fantastic. They're very stylish, little girls' ones. And even here's an example. This is my daughter's hat. But you can buy, hats anywhere, but this one has a 50 protection factor. So, look for it on the clothing. Very cool if you don't have it on your clothing, because a lot of children's clothing doesn't come with the 50 protection or 30 protection. There's this product called Ritz Sun Guard. And for instance, I bought this little robe for my daughter. It's like a little beach robe, $6 at Target. You put this in your laundry, in your kids' laundry, and it gives the clothing, all their clothing, a protection of 30 for up to 20 washes. So it's so simple and easy. You buy this Ritz Sun Guard, throw it into the washing machine, once a month or how often they go through 20 times of washings, and you can actually protect the clothing they already have, the T-shirts, bathing suits, that sort of thing.
A little cotton T-shirt isn't good enough.
A little cotton T-shirt isn't good enough, especially light-colored ones.
All right, Ann Herren, good advice. Keep the kids from developing any kinds of problems later on with these precautions. Appreciate you telling us about them.
Yeah, use
and
the sunblock. You've got to use the sunblock.
And 50 is recommended, or?
50 is recommended, at least 30 for children under the age of 6, at least 15. And they actually have new ones that are go on like wet wipes, too. So that's great for their faces to make sure you cover them more easily.
Good reminder, Ann Herren with Nola Baby. Thanks for being in.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.